Hi kids, it's Uncle Reed here, coming at you from Outback, Australia. You're listening to the NeverFap Deluxe Daily with me, Julius Reed. Oh, I didn't play the theme tune. God damn it. Why didn't you work? I'm going to pretend it's playing. All right, here's the theme tune. Yeah, that's a theme tune for you, the listener. How you doing today or tonight, or maybe you're stuck in a twilight zone and you're trying to get your way out? Well, good luck to you. As we all know, those movies don't end well, and people get stuck there indefinitely. So, if you need some help, obviously send in an email, neverfapdeluxe@gmail.com. But, talking about the finer things in life, let's go to our first segment, the checkup. The checkup. Yes, get excited for the checkup, where Dr. Daddy Reed checks up on you, the flailing porn addict. Maybe you're currently in a gutter somewhere where you belong, you dirty bastard. Superhero Daddy Reed is coming to save you from the elements. Obviously, rain can be acidic in some countries. I know in Jakarta, it's all like messed up and stuff, like all the factories. So how are you coping with life? That's the question I'm asking you today. Are you doing okay? Do you need help? Do you need Daddy Reed to come round, do a rub and tug? I don't know what you're into. But more importantly, offer solid porn addiction recovery advice from thy who knows it best, I guess is how I would describe it. Did you meditate today? If you're not meditating daily, well, then you're probably going to go to hell, and not like the fun hell where it's like, fallen angels and stuff. Like, yeah, show us your wing. I don't know what they're into. Like a little tickle there. So meditate daily. If you don't know why you should, please check out the website. It explains it in detail. The homepage explains 90% of what you need to know. NeverFapDeluxe.com. Did you meditate today? Exercise, obviously, very important, but we're going to brush through that because, if you're not exercising, what are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? Did you remain calm today? And did you remain aware? Because awareness is what helps us change our behaviors. I keep saying it time and time again because that's what I do. It's what I do. What are you going to do differently today or tomorrow? Something to think about, something to help you get through it. Obviously, doing things differently is fun and helps us improve and iterate. So that was the checkup, which brings us to the topic. That was my, I was going to say Nicolas Cage. It was some famous guy. My Walken. That was my Christopher Walken. Hello, it's Christopher Walken. Okay, that was clearly not Christopher Walken, but, we can pretend. We're on a radio show. It's not actually a radio show, but it makes me feel good, so screw you, listener. So today's topic is, what do you struggle with most about your recovery? What do you struggle with most about your recovery? That is the topic. An important thing for you to think about. Obviously, all these topics are important for you to think about because, struggle is sort of the first thing that people come in contact with. It's the thing that we identify with most for recovery. It's kind of always like, oh man, I've got these urges. How do I overcome them? What do I do? Daddy Reed, throw me a bone. Well, no bone for you. That's going straight into the broth. I like a meaty bone myself. Oh yes, an important thing. Oh come on, let's break the tension with this thing. I love this. This is so good. Get ready. Thank you. Too good. Bit of a fail there. But we're all friends. We all like each other. Timmy's coming round tomorrow night if you like to hang out. Because struggle is basically, or learning to deal with struggle is kind of, it is the process of recovery. The process of recovery is a constant iteration of where am I struggling, identifying that struggle, and then changing the behavior so you no longer struggle. So, for example, you might really struggle with, sleeping at night because, maybe you used to masturbate before bed in order to relieve some tension, and now you're actually failing to sleep because, you're no longer masturbating and you've got all this pent-up tension or whatever it is that's making it difficult for you, it's identifying that, going, okay, so now I've got a problem that I need to solve, and then changing the behavior. And that is, I imagine, maybe turning off electronics before bed, maybe meditating before bed. I know that helps me significantly. So yeah, doing those kinds of things. Because, and this is an important thing that I really want to discuss. People sometimes, in fact, a lot of people that I talk to, they think it's just about awareness. It's just about, I'm aware of my addiction, so I'm kind of doing the most that I can do. But a very vital step that almost everyone seems to ignore is the actual change in the behaviors part. They think that mentally thinking and being aware is enough, but they don't realize that actually that's only a small part of it. Where you're going to get your benefit is from actually changing the behavior. And this is where most people fall apart. So yeah, you've got to be constantly iterating, constantly identifying struggle, and not just identifying it, but doing something about it. So yeah, what a lot of people do is, as well as they focus on the symptoms. And that's why they struggle so much, because they only focus on the urges, or they focus on, their feelings, when really those things are just symptoms. The cause is that you don't have mental control, you don't have a mental balance. Effectively, you don't have control over your mind. And because of that, you're feeling the struggle. You're unable to actually address your emotions. It's not that your urges are the problem. The urges are just the symptom. The problem is that you don't have control over your mental health. Very important thing for you to consider. So in a way, you could say that struggle comes down to a failure of awareness, not having the awareness to not only identify struggle, but also to to change. It takes a lot of awareness to consciously change and engage in that behavior as well. So yeah, this is, identifying struggle, obviously important. So this is basically the gist of it. You're struggling because you're not identifying the behaviors that you need to change, and you're also not changing behaviors. So if you do those things, then you will obviously change and have help. Now, of course, I just realized the topic is, what do you struggle with most? So I guess that's something we should discuss. Maybe you struggle most with your urges. And maybe it's not just as broad as that. Maybe it's very specific. Maybe you struggle with urges before bed, or maybe you struggle in the morning. I know a lot of people, masturbate in the morning, and, that's something they struggle with. Maybe you struggle with identifying what you struggle with. That's perfectly fine. Maybe you struggle with meditating. Maybe you find meditating something difficult. Maybe that's something that you need to work on. Whatever you struggle with, that's okay. I promise that through practice, and that's basically all recovery is, it's just a matter of practice. Through practice, you can effectively develop the behaviors that will help you essentially be porn-free. And that's kind of the goal, isn't it? It's to have control and to, live your best life. So that was the topic.
The viewer mail.
That's the wrong button.
The topic.
The topic, which brings us to the viewer mail.
The viewer mail.
The viewer mail. Spooky, crazy. Get that suspense happening in ya. Today's viewer mail comes from Aaron White from Zabak, Serbia. I think I said that correctly, but knowing me, I probably didn't. And Aaron says, "Why doesn't my mum love me?" Well, Aaron, for starters, I don't love you. So that's 2 for 2. Loser. That's not the one. I guess that's kind of the one. Can I get the booing? Oh, I don't think the booing's on this sound. Yeah, so you're a fail. They were fail sound effects. That's the point. The read's always right. Okay, calm down. All right, you wanna go me, bro? You wanna go me? I'll smash you. Mate. I'll fucking smash you. Oh, I said the F word. Officially now an explicit podcast. Good on you, Reed. Ruin it for everyone. Any kids listening, like, he said the word. And then obviously your mum's listening in the background, be like, oh, I'm going to beat the shit out of the Reed now. And, it just sucks. Says, why doesn't my mum love me? Well, for starters, even I don't love you. Oh, I said that joke. All right, moving on. Breaking the illusion. So there's a lot of reasons why your mother doesn't love you. Maybe you're not even actually her son. Maybe you're adopted. I mean, have you even noticed how you've got black skin and your mum has white skin? Have you noticed that, huh? Punk, huh? And obviously, your mother doesn't love you because you're adopted. That's That's harsh if you are adopted, Aaron. You non-fictional character. Yeah, maybe it's because you're only 12 years old and all you do is take. When was the last time you had to work in an office for 8 hours a day and actually earn some money? Huh? You bastard, you useless child. No wonder you're a porn addict, because no one loves you. And lastly, are you even an A+ student, Aaron? Clearly not, because fact is, no one loves you, and you definitely should run away from home and possibly drown yourself in a lake where no one will find you. That's right, Aaron. Time to kill yourself. Just load the gun. Skip loading the gun. Just go straight for the bullet. And you're dead. So yeah, thank you, Aaron. Thank you for listening to the show. Facebook, Twitter, Discord, Reddit, Castbox channel. Send us an email, neverfapdeluxe@gmail.com, and stay safe. Check out the website. Give us a good review. Check out the other podcast, The Writers Daily, and you're sexy. Stay sexy. Yeah.